Hi, I just want to do a quick video response to a YouTuber, a very great YouTuber that just began a few days ago. I don't really know how to say her name, so I write it just below. I'm sorry. Yeah, she was asking about the fact that loving Korean culture and being an African American, and the fact that her family and her friend doesn't really understand her. I I'm an African, not American at all. I grew up in Africa and I'm living in Belgium now. So I grew up surrounded by American and European culture. So, American music, American movies, and European music and music too. So I grown up surrounded by other culture. I have African culture as well, of course. But it's fun because I already before liking Korean stuff, I was really into British stuff. Yeah, it's fun because it's just across the sea, but in Belgium, no, it's not many people will really know what's happened. In um, yeah, in music they know it, but in movies and TV show and stuff like that, that's not real. They are more aware about what happened in America that what happened in England. So I was really into England stuff because when I discovered it, I found that it's very different and I really like it. And it's not the thing that we used to see on TV and stuff like that. So I really like English stuff. And then I moved, and one day I was, checking on my computer, looking for something to watch, and I see Korean stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I used to see that there is Korean stuff, but I never watched it. So I tried one Korean drama. It was really, really like you with Eugene Kim and Lee Min Ki, remember? And it was wow, it was very. I really like it when I watch it because you know, it reminds me of my own culture, of African culture. I think Korean culture is more close to African culture than Western culture. Yes, because they have all that respect for the elders. They even have name for big brother, for your brother or your sister that elder than you. They have name for that, and in Africa we have it too. So every time people say, oh, how do you like it, and I explain them, yeah, it's more like, it's like you just paint a face in black and change the language. It's like you're watching an African TV program. And yeah, it's exactly the same for me. And in many stuff, in many things. And at first, my family didn't really understand. They still think I'm a freak, but they always think I'm a freak my whole life. So I'm used to it. And um, and they didn't say it in a mean way, so it's okay. It's just some remark, like don't bring us Korean husband or stuff like that. I'm like, oh, ching chong ling long. I'm just kidding to to have fun. It's true that sometimes I have some remark, like, oh, Korean stuff again, and then turning the TV and I say, oh, an American stuff again, just to show them that we used to watch thing that is not our culture. So yeah, it's not a problem to bring another culture that is not as mainstream that the American culture or the French culture are in Belgium. So yeah, and I have a cousin, yeah, but she's very open-minded. She was really into Italian stuff first, and I show her a Korean drama, and now she asked me to call her Uni, so she really woo into Korean now. And I show to my mom a Korean drama. I show her Shining Inheritance, and I didn't sleep that night because she was show me next, 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 next. She wanted to see everything till the end. And she was like, every time she was like, oh my God, when someone died, they did exactly the same thing as you, as us. When this happened, they did exactly the same thing that we did in our culture. Oh, they did exactly the same thing. And every time she was like, wow, I really like it. And at the end, she was like, oh, it was really beautiful. And she really enjoyed it. She enjoyed it more than she enjoyed, French TV show or stuff like that, because it was more what what we used to do, the way we used to live our life, the fact that you can't kiss your husband, even if it's your husband, you can't kiss him in front of your parent. It's not, yeah, we cannot do that. And they're the same. So we're in the same level in certain way. So yeah, that's the reason why I think they accepted that accept the fact that I like, this kind of stuff because I try to show them and to show them the reason why I really like it and the fact that many Korean are Christian and we are Christian and we in Europe, it's not like in America. It's they don't really like Christian. It's not very that not they don't really show it, but sometimes as a Christian you feel a little bit oppressed, and yeah, it's I show them that part of the thing. Yeah, that's what was I have to say as like a testimony. And to answer to your question, if being different is bad, I just want to say that it's not everyone want to be like everyone. You have many people that like just the same thing and the same stuff, but you have some people that always like different stuff. And I think I'm the kind of people who like to the stuff that it's not everyone will listen to it, not everyone to watch it and yeah, stuff like that. I really like the culture that it's like I don't I don't really know the English term for that. It's like subculture that is not everyone would know it, and I think you cried the same. I don't know, but I think why because of your video about K-pop, your first video about K-pop. Yeah, I think you cried the same in the fact that it's much better than when it's not everyone like the same thing.